Palestine is a place that I've heard of all my life, full of cities with names that have been repeated over and over again during the newscasts of my childhood and adolescence. Like most people, I rarely reflected on the fact that all those places, Jenin, Nablus, Ramallah, Hebron, among many others, were places as real as the small town in Sweden. It was all a distant reality associated with death tolls and army attacks. I came to Palestine in late January of 2012. From Cairo I took a bus through the Sinai to Eilat, hitchhiked to Tel Aviv, and then got a ride to Ramallah. In Ramallah I met up with the ISM and I was thrown straight into the action. During my first week, I saw an old man bleeding from his forehead, dragged away by Israeli soldiers for protesting against settler land theft outside of Kufr Kadum. I saw the settlers blatantly take land they knew not to be theirs, and of course I saw the soldiers protecting them. Wherever there were settlers causing trouble, there were soon also soldiers there to back them up. We planted trees to repair the land the settlers attacked, planting hope for a prosperous future for Palestine. And I saw young men being arrested just for working the land owned by their families. I stood with the people of Kufr Kadum at demonstration after demonstration. I saw the peaceful protests against the Kadumim roadblock being pushed back with tear gas, skunk water, and rubber-coated steel bullets. I saw soldiers shooting tear gas canisters straight into the crowd, knowing what harm these projectiles can cause. I saw people shot, injured, asphyxiated by the tear gas. I've always been outraged of the sight of how the strong oppress the weak for their own profits. I tried to bottle my rage, to focus on what I could do as an international activist. We accompanied the shepherds of the small village of Yanun as they went into their own lands, constantly under the threat of settler attacks. I saw masked settlers throwing stones at us, and I saw armed settlers, backed by soldiers, trying to provoke the shepherds, knowing that any aggression from the Palestinian towards a settler is sure to lead to imprisonment. I try to put myself in between, holding my fears and my anger inside. After a few weeks, the way of these demonstrations became so second nature that my initial outrage lost its edge. The profound injustice of the situation became everyday life for me, just like it has become. I went to Al-Khalil and saw a divided city living under the terror of a small group of settlers. I sat with Palestinians in their homes, being treated to cup after cup of coffee and tea. They told me their stories, and I did what I could to take in their message and to understand how the occupation affects every aspect of their lives. I promised to retell their stories. I saw the inside of an Israeli prison after trying to protect a Palestinian from being arrested. I saw what the Israelis call a justice system. This is what strengthens me. I have seen all these things with my own eyes. No one will ever take that away from me. Palestine will remain in my heart forever. I will stand for peace in the times of war, and we will not surrender.